that's really why I brought it up, because you don't really go on social media often and see something that uplifts you and good,
right?
And especially that can affect you. Now, the reason I was bringing, because something we always like to bring up, especially Sarah and Tilo, I always like to ask them like different scenario questions, like relationships, because I like their perspective. Right. And know how to look at it from both angles.
Definitely.
And one of the things I was always thinking about was like, as far as the social media, basically, could it provoke cheating?
Absolutely. Can it provoke? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
I think that is obvious, Big C.
Very
obvious. Can it? Yes,
Can it?
Yes.
All right, but now the deeper question is, what is cheating?
Ooh, we.
And especially for you ladies, how do you feel about all these different things pertaining to social media,
Tito
liking
like
pictures?
What is cheating?
Following certain girls.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh, shit.
What is cheating to you, Sarah? Yeah. We'll start with you. I'll let Tilo just simmer on that one.
I feel like there has to be motive, or there has to be intention behind an action. If it starts with a thought, it's about whether you act on that thought. So then the action is really where the cheating starts. The thought, you can think stuff all day. You can say, "Oh, he's fine, she's fine, whatever."
We're human,
but
of course.
It's right. It's in your mind.
Exactly. So if I go on an explore page, not to cut you off, the explore page.
Yeah.
That's necessarily, I'm looking at stuff, and it's an algorithm. So if you constantly like a bunch of females, your explore page will be filled with.
Yes. You know what I think it is? I think based off of that, it's about how accessible that person is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I noticed.
Explain that a little.
Okay, I'm gonna elaborate. So like, I feel like, if I have a boyfriend and he's liking Nicki Minaj's picture. How accessible are you to Nicki Minaj?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, a little Instagram model that lived down the street in Sherman Oaks, you might run into her.
Right.
That's deep. I never thought about that.
And not saying that I personally would, think that, but I'm thinking of like on a bigger scale of like what women see.
Right. Yeah.
And vice versa. Like I like on Michael B. Jordan's picture. How accessible is he to me? I don't know. I mean, and not to say that they're not. I mean, people throw DMs and vice versa. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
So,
because I want to say accessibility in LA is a little
wide.
It's a little gray.
Yeah.
Because it could be a little chick that live in San Bernardino that is DMing freaking Tiger right now.
And he might respond.
And really respond.
He might.
And she live on Waterman.
Yeah.
In an apartment chilling.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. So is the act of liking a picture, is that cheating?
I don't think so. I mean,
Not that
personally,
petty?
I think that's too petty.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you send a message, now you dipping into like hot water.
Okay, look, I we're talking about liking pictures. What if you go on? What's the other little tab of the Instagram where you can see who you follow liked?
Yeah.
What if you go and the dude that you're talking to, he has liked a whole bunch of 10 pictures, and they all girls with their ass out, back to back to back.
How are you feeling?
You know what's more concerning is if he likes the same person's picture.
Okay.
I think that's more concerning than a bunch
Oh,
of
dang.
All right.
That's investigating skills.
And
Right?
you know what? And I don't go on that tab for a purpose. Ever. It's
Ever.
I'd rather not look at
That's
it.
a rabbit hole.
I only go on that little tab at like 2 a.m. if I'm looking for somebody to text or something like that.
Late night creep.
Late night guy.
Let me see who's up right now.
Late night guy.
Oh, you like us the pictures right now? Okay.
And it might just be a conversation.
Hey, how would you feel? How would you feel if you saw one of your dudes or whoever you talking to?
Yeah.
You on a girl's like a stripper or something's on Instagram Live, and he's like commenting and like
That
right
is, you know
back to back on Instagram
That's
Live.
too much. That's too much.
Because I can't lie, I went on Instagram Live on Cardi's like when she was like not Cardi when she was just working at the clubs.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing one of my homies, not gonna put him out there, but he was going hard. He was like, baby, you need to mess with a real one, real talk. If you really want to see what it is, talk to me, Cardi.
Come on, girl.
I'll come to Brooklyn. I'll be in the Bronx. What up? I was like, damn. I could just be, if I was a female just looking, I'd be like, what the hell?
So pertaining to this subject, Tila, how do you feel about someone who you would be feeling? How do you feel about the whole Instagram liking pictures? Where does the line go?
Where's the line of like you're cheating
and then
now?
where does it
Like you
go
crossed
over?
the line, bro.
In your eyes,
come on,
Tila.
man.
Well, I agree with Sarah about the intention. If you're trying to like all her pictures so she can pay attention to you, and that's what you're doing, like then you're already that
Yes.
thought is already
You in the
cheating.
wrong.
You're
Already manifested.
I mean, cheating is a loaded word, but like
Definitely.
if your intention is to get someone else's attention, message them, whatever.
I think
But-
that message is sending a
mean,
message is like not
You're doing
cheating,
too
but
much.
it's
But really,
Yes.
like I would want the person that I'm with to have enough respect for me and respect for our relationship
Right.
to just not say anything. Like it's not that deep. Then you just go into basic. Then you just liking everybody's pictures because their ass is out, and you sending messages or leaving comments, and it's like it just goes into basic territory where you just
Right.
you
Yeah.
just doing too much. And I don't want to be with someone who is
thirsty.
right. Exactly. Like
Thirst.
if you feel
But
like
have
you
you-
need, I gotta say this on her picture. Like, oh girl, you got a nice ass. Like, then I don't want to be with you anyway. So I don't want the person that I'm with to do that. Like, so that's already crossing the line for me.
Yeah.
It makes you look bad. It makes the significant
Yeah.
other look bad.
Exactly.
If you
True.
feel like you have to do that, then it's already too much, and I don't want it.
So, but what if he did all that and got your attention and pulled you? Like, he liked your pictures, and then you're like, he just DM'd me like, you're tight, you're cool. And you really like actually gave him a chance to talk to him, and it was cool.
We're single though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And it worked.
he's in a relationship.
So
and
if he
doing that.
still continues just to like pictures, would you even have that as a
No,
red flag?
no. If he can like whatever he wants to like, but you sending messages, you trying to link up, you trying to too much action after that. It's like okay,
Right.
and I personally don't. I haven't been through a phone ever. I don't go through people's phones.
Same.
You've never went through a phone.
I've never been
Ever.
through a phone,
I'm with you,
ever.
Sarah. I've never in my life have done that.
Yeah, I haven't been
Ever.
through.
I went through a phone. A few.
And you know what? Because I
few.
haven't honestly, and I can't say that I never will, but I've never had a reason to. Right now,
I have.
I want to say, Tila, have you went through a phone before?
maybe when I had a psychic
You went in
when I was in high school. When I was in high school,
yeah.
but like
feel
I
you.
don't. I've looked over like okay,
yeah,
who
yeah.
sent you a message? Okay, all right. But like I've never actually gone
Yeah.
through a phone. I was at the point where I wanted to, and I was at the point where I was trying to, and when I got to that point, I stopped myself and I said, "This is the person I don't want to be with."
That's
Bingo,
real.
bingo.
That's
That's
called
real.
maturity right
Straight
there.